there are global implications here. The United States and Saudi Arabia have, as you said, reportedly reached a deal for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to officially recognize Israel. If true, that is historic. But here's the thing. So far, I'm watching and making phone calls to Prime Minister Netanyahu's office, Knesset ministers and lawmakers here in Israel. And so far, they aren't saying anything, which is odd considering the deal's about them. So here's the framework as we understand it. Saudi Arabia will recognize Israel for concessions to the Palestinians. You mentioned that. But what those concessions are is unknown. The Saudi Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman, here he is, the 37-year-old de facto ruler of the kingdom. He has been meeting in Jeddah with Jake Sullivan and members of the Biden White House. Now, the Saudis reportedly want the U.S. to provide security from Iran, the bully of the Middle East, and to help build a civilian nuclear program. CasePack Executive Director Bryan Leib says President Trump deserves an enormous amount of credit. Listen.
There is no doubt that we wouldn't even be having this conversation about peace in the Middle East if it was not for President Trump and his administration. They did so much to advance peace without any bloodshed throughout the Middle East, with Israel and Bahrain and Morocco and the UAE and other smaller countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. President.
Benjamin Netanyahu returned to power 9 months ago on the promise of strong borders and not giving up an inch of sovereign Israeli soil to create a Palestinian state. Now, I should tell you, Netanyahu has said he's willing to make moderate concessions. He does want a peace deal with Saudis. But that's opposite to what the ultra-Orthodox and Knesset members, ministers to Bibi's right are saying. They're talking openly about taking back land from the Palestinians, and that includes the Temple Mount. So unnamed American officials have expressed cautious optimism that sometime in the next 9 to 12 months, they'll be able to hammer out some of the finer points and details. Peace is contagious. John, Bianca, that's a good thing, especially in the Middle East, where peace is and always has been the holy grail of presidential politics.